So where I was,
When we started.
frustrated, angry, perplexed, and really exhausted,
Mm-hmm.
and not knowing why I felt those different emotions, or what was causing them, to recognizing what was causing those, whether it was behaviors from my employees, my coworkers, my superiors, um, being able to recognize what they were doing that was causing some of those emotions, um, to putting language, being able to describe
Mm-hmm.
what it was about those situations which were causing me distress.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's allowed me to recognize when those emotions are starting to occur. Um, Being able to put language to the behaviors has helped me recognize when those behaviors are starting in other people. That way I can address the problem, assess it, and come up with a plan to mitigate um, those behaviors, whether it's something with an employee that reports to me, or whether it's being able to regulate my emotions and recognize that maybe the emotion I'm feeling isn't productive to the situation. I'm aware of how I am. I'm more aware of how I react.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more aware of situations that cause me to react a certain way. And I would say just being aware of that has, I guess, calmed me down quite a bit. Uh, even to the point that my wife had pointed out to me. Well, I kind of noticed it over the last few days, but my wife pointed out to me last night that I just, when I go home in the evenings, I've just kind of let it all go. I hang out more, just kind of, I guess, relaxing, whether it's doing something around the house, whether it's watching TV, which I don't watch a lot of, but sometimes she does. So I'm just kind of hanging out, maybe reading a book, interacting with her some.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm not so, I don't know what the word is. I'm not so rushed, maybe trying to figure things out.
Yep.
I've kind of accepted I'm on a path, and uh, it's progressing as it's going to progress,
Mm-hmm.
and it's progressing at, I guess, an acceptable pace. I think a good thing about that list that you shared with me is it's a pretty good, it's not pretty good, it's a really good, I think, um, what would you say, structure for evaluating not only yourself, but your team.
Absolutely.
And I mean, and even like taking that to the team and saying, let's find ways to give you more control, right? And my team wouldn't even know this, right? I could take this to them and say, hey, there are 6 things that I want to work on. What's something that I can do, that we can do, that gives you more control? What's something that's causing conflict? And it's a pretty good system for evaluating burnout or avoiding burnout.